it's up to us sorting. It's up to the sorting volunteers that will then take those materials and put them into their different categories.
所以就是塑胶的话，就是直接进这个蓝色这个回收地方，然后最后我们分类的时候，就是这些垃圾袋要集中，就是它是自己一个可以分类。
请问中间那个它 recycle 的东西，原则上是都要干净的。
原则上都要干净。
都要干净。
希望是不干净，但是不可能。
像饮料，对不对？譬如是它是可乐的杯子，这样子算不算干净？就是您喝完的杯子，这样算不算干净？
对呀，那边没有水。
Well, the description is That's okay. That's okay. Resume is fine. Yeah, we don't need to rinse.
我们不用把它冲一遍，假如没有可乐什么，对你喝完的可乐，就是不是他没有喝完的可乐，你就把它可乐倒到厨余，然后里面多少的还剩一点点嘛，没关系，就丢蓝色的。
这样子就可以。
这样可以丢蓝色。
那接下来一个问题就是说，那因为我们这一次活动的目标就是要 zero waste， 对不对？要垃圾减量。但是如果这样处理的话，我们的垃圾会特别多。那这个经验来自昨天我们特地到现场去看，因为很多垃圾是什么原因？因为你有卖吃的，那全部餐盘啊、叉子什么，通通是脏的。所以你只要看到有垃圾的地方，全部都是垃圾，因为它用过的东西都不干净的东西，所以会有很多。那我们就达不到他们所要求的这个 zero 的这个问题，那我们怎么办？
因为现场的这些碗盘都是直接可以做处理，所以不会有这个问题。所以刚才跟大家说，就是我们要做这活动之前，一定要聚集这种不同的人一起来做。就是说，现场这些装过食物的东西，我们都可以把它当做厨余来处理，所以就是这个就不会进到我们的垃圾。对，假如是外来那些食物的话，它可能就是那些东西的话，假如是塑胶的话，就是这里；然后假如是像那种 Hello Kitty 那个东西的话，就是垃圾。这些的话，就是要靠大家的经验跟大家的那个 judgment 去做。假如你真的不确定的话，就当做垃圾。真的不确定就是因为这个很重要，这个你不能里面有一些不适合做的东西在，因为太多的话，人家那一整包就还是当做垃圾，所以是你进去两三个之后，它就整包是当做垃圾，所以你会。
那你的意思就是大会用的东西都可以放在厨余这边？
对，大会用没有，像这个杯子没有，像塑胶绝对没有，是纸的，像是纸的。所以外面它应该像那个外面它有个 logo， 应该对。所以这就是为什么我们这些餐具当天一定会让你在这上面给大家看。所以你就是因为有些东西实在长得很像，所以一定要有一个实物让你们做比照，然后也会有图片。假如没有现成的餐具贴在上的话，也会有图片给大家看。但是我们最喜欢就是直接把它贴上去。对，这样不止给我们看，也给那个大众。
因为他们就是现场的人，街上的人，他不一定都是买我们大的食物。
对。
所以有观光客，所以我们就要注意这个咯，对不对？对。好，如果没有用过，看一下，确定就放在垃圾桶。
确定就是垃圾桶，你确定了才进这，你不确定或是你怀疑的话就进垃圾桶。 防 zero waste 是一个不是 zero waste 不是一个法律，不是一个规定，而是一个很好的一个愿景，就是希望大家来一起去做这个事情，然后能够让它实现这样子。Yeah, I feel it's not a law.
Yeah, it's
I feel that we try to work towards.
this is like the middle way.
对，因为就是然后他们要确定这样的方式是不是可以实行。OK， 好，那现在我们就还没有其他问题。
像那个他们离麦当劳或者是他的那个饮料杯或者是奶昔杯，就像他刚刚讲的，巧克力是要放到那个垃圾桶，那个奶昔呢，就是丢在那个绿色桶子之后，它那个杯子是可以 recycle 的吗？
是不是这样不确定的时候就？
多的不确定它就满。
因为它里面几乎，在我们这边的商家没有像他们有一个规定是说，你用的东西一定要是可以做处理，所以你根本不知道。对，所以当你是外来的话，里面还有剩东西的话，就丢不进去。而且它的盖子看上面有写号码是5号、126号，就丢到这里。吸管的话是已经这边，然后那个其他的容器的话没办法就进到这里，所以这就是为什么我们要减少外食，就是这样子。好，先是 asking one， leftover food how about outside packaging? Tell them the lid if there's a microwave pasta. And the actual container itself, if you're not sure.
Well, the actual cold, it's cold, like McDonald's, the cold containers, this is where you get, if it's cold versus hot. If it's cold and it's a McDonald's container, believe it or not, you can compost it. I think this is right. And I will confirm this for you guys again later on, but this is because it's a cold liquid, and when it's a cold liquid, the sealer they use on the inside is a plant-based, it's a less rigid material. Once you heat the biodegradable material, it needs to become, it doesn't need to, it's a petroleum product, and then that is why a hot coffee cup cannot be composted, is because the inner lining is a petroleum-based product, except for there are different brands that can do that, and this is why when we work with the vendors, we try and do this. The other thing that you'll find that's very common is people will have a shopping bag with 30 different items in it, or they'll put their banana peels and all their organic material inside a Ziploc. They'll close the Ziploc, they'll put that Ziploc inside something else, triple tie that, all that. Again, we're moving towards zero waste. We're trying to reach the ideal. So those are opportunities where you can talk to the people and say, well, you know, this is maybe you could have done this and this. I know it takes more time, but we can help you. But we're not asking you to go into a garbage can, for example. No one's ever going to be asked to go into a garbage can and take something out. If you want to, and it's in a safe spot for you to do that, then go for it. But if someone puts something and you're like, take it as an opportunity to go, hey, this is maybe what you could have done, but without blaming or anything like that. It's more like, oh, this is an opportunity where this could have, you know, next time. Because you're going to find that where people will mix materials, and once you have materials mixed and there was a drink inside and a yogurt container, and that spills, we're not asking you to separate all that.
就像刚刚麦当劳杯，他是说，只要是装冷饮的杯子的话，就是可以处理，但是他说他还要回去。热的他是确定一定可以。像哦，是咖啡的话，热饮的话是一定是进那个垃圾桶，然后冷饮的话，他说是理论上是应该可以进处理，但是他说他还是要再确认一下，然后他会再跟大家讲。对，但是只要现场有任何不确定的话，就直接进垃圾桶。然后还有一个就是，假如你发现有人过来的时候，它是一个小塑胶袋，里面有很多不同的，像是香蕉皮啊，或是它里面还有一个那种 Ziploc 的那种盒子袋，然后里面装很多不同的种东西，应该是属于不同地方的话，你这个就是一个很好的机会，就是跟他说，你在把这些东西放在一起之前，其实你是可 拿来，然后可以应该是分开来，或者是照他们的种类分开，不是说装一袋就直接进垃圾桶这样子。但是他们假如是拿这样的东西来，然后已经进垃圾桶的话，他说他没有期望就是你要把它拿出来，然后一个分类，而是说，但是你要的话他是不介意的，但是一定要以大家的安全这样子下去对，然后你可以做这些事，但是就是我们最主要的。虽然是自由位，但是最主要的话是要把这个 idea 要让来参加的人知道，而不是说我们当天要做到自由位是这个让大家了解这个意识是比我们当天能做到这个自由位是这个都还重要，要让越多人知道，越多人一起来做，然后要做对做得好是我们最主要的一个目标这样子。
And now the plan is we're going to have 14 stations. On site. We only have 10 of these, so there are going to be 4 other stations that may look similar to these, or may have a different configuration. We're flexible, right? So it'll look generally the same. Concept is the same. One of the things that we're going to do, and you'll see, anything that is recycling or refundable will be inside a clear bag. And that is in part for the people who are going to be sorting and the garbage collector and the recycling collector at the end. It's good for us to be able to know what's inside the material. So that one's simple. Garbage bags are garbage bags. Once it's closed, don't ever feel like you need to open it again to go through it or anything like that. You know, there's different people have different levels of enthusiasm. But you don't need to. We didn't bring in an example today, but the food one, again, we're going to be, some of this is an experiment. We're going to start with the paper, which is the same, I think, at the compost for your green yard waste. The Home Depot, you get these large things. We'll have it inside. Now these, I split it out. It was a little, basically, these things zip on. When you come there on the day, they should already be there, and everything should be clean and ready to go. These, when we're changing them, the zipper just needs to go up to here. It starts down here. It's just a large gray zipper. You zip it up, you unzip it up to here to use it as a door. And then on the inside, we can show you later, or you can come up and look. This is just a galvanized steel frame. It weighs maybe 40 kilo. So it's not, it's strong. And you can have people, there's 2 pieces of iron up here, you can have people like that. You don't want kids crawling on it, but it's not a piece of flimsy. The other 4 that we have might be different design. So again, you know, we have to be aware of children and other people around, but these things are pretty secure. When you take them out, the organics is closest. Usually organics is very heavy. And one of the things we're doing that we're going to try and play with is this whole idea of what to do with your gelatin balls and all the, you know, free liquid. So generally speaking, unless, you know, it doesn't need to get much bigger than kind of 2/3 kind of full. You'll know just by physically trying to be able to lift it. And you might need 2 people to lift it or not. The other ones, it feels like if there's a lot of glass, then the glass one's half full and you get with it. But it tends to be plastic and aluminum. You can fill it to the top and take it out. But it depends. We're going to have, I think, enough people that we can play with it. And by play with it, I mean experiment with different ideas and see what works.
就是当天那个，这个是从那个桶子里面，总共有3个这样子的大小的桶子在里面。然后我们那个回收跟那个可以退钱的，我们都是用那个透明的塑胶袋，因为这样是让那个分类的集中场分类的能够方便做事。然后黑色的就是普通的垃圾袋，就是大家可以收集。然后关于厨余的话，就是会有那个纸袋子，就是像在我们Home Depot、Costco、Rona那边，大家那个家里装的那个草。